Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Robyn. I'm a tarot then channeler, and this is going to be your February 2025 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We are going to be looking at the theme you will be exploring this month, what is working in your favor, potential challenge, outcome, and the message from Spirit. So let us see, Aries, what is for February bringing you? Okay, I'm using the Sacred Destiny deck for your theme card. We have thriving. Very nice. Okay, so this month it's all about thriving, not surviving, but thriving. So even when you have felt previously that things may have been a struggle, you have kind of broken through that mentality of just getting by, and you're moving into the making the most of the opportunity. So when we think about thriving, we're thinking about kind of really taking all the goodies out of situations, out of our life, and really kind of doubling down on that, rather than just kind of allowing life to happen to us. We're happening to life. So you're investigating that shift this month, that emotional shift, that mental shift this month, or to do with thriving. So let us see how that is playing out within your cards. Now I'm using my deck here for the cards. This is my telepathic tarot deck, which I painted. If you're interested in a deck, you can check out my website, but don't order it online because I'm actually changing the publisher so that it can be much cheaper. It's just too expensive with the current publisher. So if you're up for a deck, I should probably have it within 6 weeks. So just send me an email and just to let me know that I can let you know when it's now ready to order. Okay, so let us see. Oops. Oh, it's all battery, these cards. Okay. Current energy, we got the Knight of Wands, Desire, Six of Pentacles, working in your favor, Two of Cups, Challenge, Five of Cups, outcome, Four of Wands. Okay, Aries, Aries, Aries. You start off raring to go this month. Okay, you've got a lot of energy. You can see the big picture. You are applying yourself. There's so much to do, so much excitement, and you are soaring to the sky. Okay, loads of energy. Don't worry, I will clarify. Your desire is to have equal exchange for the energy that you put in. Basically, what you're wanting is, particularly if you're worried about, and maybe potentially, for example, like a work situation where you're doing the same job, or if not more work within your role that somebody else is, and they are getting more than you, your kind of intention behind this is like upping your game, or being able to be at an even keel, like equality, equal energy. You're also looking for some of you might be hoping for a bonus or some sort of financial aid to come in, maybe in the form of a fund that you've applied for, something that you've been pitching for. So that's your desire this month, is to do with kind of the equal exchange for what you've put in. Probably more so work-wise in terms of getting a monetary exchange, but this can also be relative to the energy that we put into something. The positive for the month is a Two of Cups. So what's working in your favor is this beautiful union. Now it can be for love if you're looking for love, a significant other, but the Two of Cups also talks about reaching a common ground with somebody very close to you in your life. This could be even a working colleague or boss or friend or family member. It's where previously you perhaps didn't see eye to eye, and now you are singing from the same page. There's a conversation that happens, a heart-to-heart that happens, where both parties are able to open up and explain where they are at from their perspective. It's like putting your cards on the table and saying, this is what it is for me, what is it for you? And that beautiful understanding that takes place with that. So it will be different for everybody, but it's definitely something whereby a conversation or openness happens, and it's really liberating, I feel. The challenge for the month is a Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups basically talks about regret over something from the past. It's about seeing, it's like focusing on areas where you've invested in your life emotionally more so than anything else, and where it didn't come to fruition. So for some of you, if there is someone where there is a bit of a disconnect, you may feel a little bit worried about having a conversation, because you don't want to upset anything, or rock the boat in any way, or you worried that perhaps in the past when you opened up to somebody and was vulnerable to somebody, that it didn't work out. And this could also be relative to work, because of that money thing where you're wanting to get the equal exchange. So you may be challenged or triggered this month by the idea of, what's the point? I know where this pattern leads because I've experienced it before. So what's the point of putting extra love into it? What's the point of going the extra mile? Okay, that is only going to be a challenge. Challenges are there for us to overcome, and part of the challenge in this month is to try to see it as a whole new experience, that it does not reflect things from the past, even though sure we do go through patterns in life, of course we do, right? But they're always very different. They reflect themselves as differently. So the challenge here is, can you dare to dream and recognize that the future actually holds a lot of promise, and therefore it is asking you to continue to invest your heart into something, continue to invest your energy into something, because the things that don't work out are actually in our highest good. But maybe this thing that you're working out will come to fruition, okay? If it's in our highest good. So we've got to keep putting in the work. So that's only going to be the challenge, but the outcome is fantastic. We've got I said that in a really kind of fantastic, kind of, I don't know what, it's very early in the morning, I've been up since 4. Okay, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands talks about happy life. It is happy lifestyle. Sometimes this talks about going on holiday, halfway to marriage card, all of that good stuff. So by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling a lot more balanced, a lot more kind of high-spirited, energized, okay? I feel a lot of energy coming, and this is where you are thriving this month. So you have moved from the surviving pain from the past into saying, I am daring to believe again. I am daring to put my eggs into that basket. I am daring to open myself up, be vulnerable, and express myself with somebody, whoever that is, and come to understandings. And as you come to understandings with other people, they are in effect a reflection of you. So in a way, you're coming into understanding within yourself, which is really nice. So let us clarify and get a little bit more detail for you, Aries. Okay. I'm using the mini Rider-Waite here to clarify. Under the Knight of Wands, we've got the Star, 6 of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, we've got the King of Swords. Outcome, 4 of Wands is the World. Ooh la la. Okay, Knight of Wands, as you're starting the month, raring to go, it is because you have faith in the future. And that Star basically promises you a very prosperous outcome. It talks about having faith. It talks about cleansing from the past. It talks about dreams can come true. Very nice. Your desire to have equal exchange, to have that equal return of the energy that you put in, the money, the effort, the love, right, the fortitude, is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So your intention is to really up your game with communication, technology, and basically, see, the Knight of Swords can be a little bit of a forceful energy of like if you don't hear back from somebody, you keep going, and sometimes people need that. Sometimes people need to kick up the jacksie, right? And so you are investigating where your efforts are, what is being exchanged energetically or physically in the efforts that you make, and you are doubling down on that, and you're on the ball. Okay, a lot of research, a lot of connecting information together, and a lot of reaching out, which is nice. The 2 of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords here. So For some of you, okay, so there's a few things that are going on. Now, the Page of Swords basically says it's a messenger to do with communication. So this is definitely makes a lot of sense about having a conversation with somebody. But the Page of Swords is also very curious. So for those of you who are meeting someone new in a love interest this month, there's a curiosity there, which is quite cute. It's very kind of a young sort of energy. It could be a younger person, of course, but I'm feeling this curiosity and this like, what do you think? What do I think? You know, and it's a very kind of cute feeling to it. Okay, for others of you where you have to have an open, like a heart to heart with somebody, it's really, really positive to be curious about how they feel about something, which hopefully invites them to want to know how you feel about something, okay? So think of any potential conversation that needs to take place, like an open heart to heart with anyone where it's important, either it's niggling at you or it's something new. Treat it with curiosity, okay? When we treat it with curiosity, we're not placing any judgments or expectations on it. We're just kind of, we really want to know, right? That's going to be really serving you this month. The challenge, we've got the Five of Cups with the King of Swords, okay? So the challenge may be going over something from the past, something that actually maybe has had some sort of legal proceedings, legal result in them, something that you worked on before where if it wasn't a legal situation, was some sort of contract, some sort of something where you needed an expert involved in it, and you kind of don't want to go there again. You're like, I've done that before. I don't want to do something that is going to put me in a position where I now legally I need to have some sort of criteria or contract based on some sort of agreement, okay? So there may be still, you may be kind of a little bit more sore about a situation from the past, or when I say past, it could be distant past, but I'm feeling more recent past, where even if it's working within the workplace and you put loads of effort, but then a boss figure or someone expert in their field didn't quite see the efforts that you put in. It's that kind of energy, and you just don't want to go there again, right? But don't forget, the future is always different, and it will be a new experience. It may not get to that level. The outcome is fantabulous. We've got the Four of Wands with the World card. I mean, to have these two cards together really is what happens when we thrive, okay? So you're reaching a point where things are feeling cushy. You have learned a lot. The World card is the end of a major cycle in your life, right? It enables you to reflect, to get excited, to reward yourself. This is where you get a full picture of the situation. For some of you, it could be even world travel. And the World card basically is a great big applause from the universe of everything that you've gone through, okay? And that gives you a real spring in your step. I feel a lot of energy and a lot of kind of like, okay, now I've got a nice clean slate, blank canvas. I wonder what the future holds. It's a very positive, happy, laughy kind of energy by the end of the month. So it's really wonderful, Aries. It's not a bad time for you. We all have challenges every month, obviously, every day, every moment. But you are absolutely thriving this month. Not surviving, but thriving. So we're going to end this reading off with a message from Spirit. What do you need to know? If your highest good for February, Aries. Okay. The gateway. Open doors, opportunities, right timing. Okay. So the gateway is the outcome of your month, okay? Where was it? Yes, we've got new things definitely coming into your horizon, but the World card is really about kind of opening up to new things, being ready to take on the next challenge, allowing yourself to not focus on past so-called failings. Remember, failings are actually probably more successful for us than successes are, because we've learned so much. learn who to trust, what not to trust, how to go about something. Any sort of situation in our lives that didn't go according to plan is actually empowers us more when we shift our attention to see it as a great lesson learned, okay? And all of that, in terms of going from the surviving to the thriving energy, you are opening up your own gateway to new possibilities in the energy that you're putting into things, the faith that you have within yourself, the allowing yourself to open your heart and embrace new things. And for some of you, there really could be travel involved with the Gateway, the Four of Wands, and the World card, and even the Thriving card. So if you are going away or planning a trip somewhere, it's going to be very prosperous and positive for you. So that's what I have here, Aries. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and helps me to know that I can continue this. And if you're interested in a personal reading or channeling, check out my website, robynstain.com. Information is in the description box below. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.